I never expected my life to change so dramatically. When my mom married Ethan's dad, I was 18 and suddenly found myself living with a new stepbrother. The transition was anything but smooth. Ethan was quiet and reserved, and I felt a mix of curiosity and apprehension about sharing a home with him. The awkwardness of our new family dynamic hung in the air, making every interaction feel charged with unspoken tension. In the beginning, we avoided each other as much as possible. I would retreat to my room after dinner, and he would disappear into his. But as the days turned into weeks, I began to notice little things about him. The way he helped our parents with chores, his dry sense of humor that would occasionally break through his stoic demeanor, and how he always seemed to know when I needed space or a distraction. One rainy afternoon, I found myself sketching in my notebook in the living room. I was lost in my art when I heard the soft sound of footsteps approaching. I looked up to see Ethan standing there, his hands shoved deep into his pockets, looking a bit unsure of himself. "Hey," he said, glancing at my drawings. "What are you working on?" I hesitated for a moment, unsure if I wanted to share my art with him. But something about his genuine curiosity made me nod. "Just some sketches. Want to see?" He stepped closer, peering over my shoulder as I flipped through the pages. I could feel the warmth of his presence, and for the first time, I felt a spark of connection. We began to talk about art, and I discovered that he had a passion for photography. Our conversation flowed easily, and I found myself laughing at his jokes, feeling a sense of ease that had been missing for so long. As the weeks passed, we started spending more time together. Late-night conversations about our dreams and fears became our refuge, allowing us to confide in each other about the struggles we were facing in this new family arrangement. I discovered that beneath Ethan's stoic exterior was a kind-hearted and thoughtful person who understood my feelings of displacement better than anyone else. One evening, while we were working on a school project together, the atmosphere shifted. We were sitting on the floor of my room, surrounded by books and papers, when I caught him looking at me. There was something in his gaze that made my heart rise, a mix of curiosity and something deeper. "Lily," he said softly, breaking the silence. "Can I ask you something?" "Sure," I replied, my voice barely above a whisper. "Do you ever feel, I don't know, confused about all of this?" He gestured around the room, indicating our new family dynamic. "About us." His question hung in the air, and I felt a rush of emotion. I nodded slowly, my heart pounding. "Yeah, I do. It's all so new and strange." He moved a little closer, and I could feel the tension building between us. "I've been thinking about it a lot," he admitted, his voice low. "About how we're supposed to act around each other." Before I could respond, he leaned in, and our lips met in a tentative kiss. It was soft and hesitant at first, but as the moment deepened, I felt a rush of warmth and excitement. I had never expected to feel this way about Ethan, but the connection we shared was undeniable. As we pulled away, reality washed over me like a cold wave. I was crossing a line I never thought I would, and the weight of that choice settled heavily on my shoulders. Yet, in that moment, I also felt something else, freedom. I realized I had been so focused on my own insecurities that I'd forgotten what it felt like to truly connect with someone on a deeper level. In the days that followed, we faced the reality of our feelings. I found myself questioning what this meant for our relationship and how it would affect our families. The fear of judgment and the potential fallout loomed over us, but the bond we had formed was something I didn't want to lose. What would you do if your world fell apart? How would you move forward? Let me know in the comments, and if this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.